Welcome, folks, to the home of the Golden Gophers here in Minneapolis. This is a charged-up, on-campus environment, and they are ready for this collision. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see a team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on another squad from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Hawkeyes will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Golden Gophers offense comes on the field first today. Here we go, Kirk. All the emotion in this stadium. Which side is going to handle that better today?
Chris, we had a chance to visit both these teams. And one of the things that we saw, the clock's ticking down all year for this game, this day. Now they get their chance.
Hit just as he throws the ball, and it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
The Golden Gophers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Man, they got exactly the right coverage early in this game that they were looking for. They found the matchup, and they hit a big one early.
Looking to the end zone. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Looking downfield, it's Brosmer. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands. They believe they can shut down anybody across from them.
If you're going to have a great defense right now in college football, you better be able to cover on the outside. And these...
Down he goes. A sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. The back's got it. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a fourth down play. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The gain makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. That run good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And there's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
It's not a huge game here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal, upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Johnson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that one falls incomplete. That'll do it for quarter number 1. And it's Minnesota in front here, Kurt. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats.